Well, we're at the spot. We whipped in here real early. I forget what time it was, but we've
4:45.
We've been sitting here watching Hunter Wallace put down some birds, so we're ready to put down some of our own. But yeah, we're gonna go up to the top of this field, out in this cattle pasture, and hopefully hear a couple. So we'll catch you once we get out there.
Stay tuned. He's gonna pitch right up your guts.
He's a little lower than I thought.
Well, that's one of them. This group on our right. There's one dominant bird. And there's one dust off goblin or the other one's trying to go down there.
They're all gobbling crazy.
He's coming.
Oh, that one's coming for sure.
Too much brush. You focus right.
What?
You focus right behind the decoy. I'm gonna focus if he steps out immediately on the left.
Got you.
Spinning drumming on the right. Spinning drumming. Right there. Shoot him to the right, decoy.
Let's go, baby!
Opening morning in a nutshell. 20 birds all around us gobbling. Old boy down here in the bottom was being kind of suspicious. And, well, I managed to give him the old yelp in. And I heard him start coming. I heard spitting and drumming. He showed up to the right of the decoy. He came up through the brush. Well, I told Gage, I said swing. He turned and made a move on him. But now he's down here somewhere with the bird. Oh, down on the logging road. He's got a rope on him. Opening day, didn't take long. Got my tag to fill still. Got my buddy, he's going to join us mid-afternoon. So we'll kill some. We heard a bunch around us. We're going to try to get this bird up and out of here, I think.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you're right. Those are some spurs. Oh boy.
Dude, I'm telling you. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. He's got a,
That's
look
daddy.
at this.
Here, I
Over
set him
here.
down now.
He's got a nice little beard on him.
I think he's done. First bird in freaking, what is that, 2 years, 3 years?
Love you, buddy.
Thanks, man. Well, one down this morning, as you saw. We're out checking fields, trying to get John a bird, and then Skeleton's gonna wake up in a minute here. Probably come out with us, but we got one down early, so there's a good chance we might be able to get another. Huge blessing. He just went off again. Let's go. Oh, we on one.
We got some bacon. We gonna kill another.
Back on another one. They were back on another one.
Let's go, son.
Yeah.
On the freaking board again.
Let's go, son. He put on a show. Let's go. Thanks for the shot, bud.
Yes, sir.
Here, hold
Freaking boy.
2 days, 2 birds. We got one more coming. One more tag left to fill.
And tell me. Well, just got John's bird back to the house, tagged and everything. Good to go. I bought another tag. Skeleton's got a tag. We're out here listening for some more. Hopefully strike up another bird and get a double or something. But it's real early. It's not even 7 yet.
Yes, sir. Let's find another. All right, it's still second day of opening weekend. We're riding around. We're looking for some turkeys, trying to find somewhere else to go. End up stopping by a farm, seeing a few strutters out there. Well, I already tagged, can't shoot another one today. But we went ahead and stopped and asked the farmer, and he gave us permission to go after these birds. I dropped off Gage and Skeleton about a half hour ago, and I've been watching these birds work towards them. And I think they ended up getting them. I just heard a gunshot. Stay tuned, and we're going to go take a look.
Oh yeah, I see him now. What? Where's the Tom? Over here still. Can you see him? I still don't see him. I don't either, no. Do you see any of them? No, not now. Is that a him? That's a Jake. Behind us. That is him? Yeah. Make sure I don't.
He must have followed you guys, and I didn't even see him.
Oh, buddy.
Wow. I blew his beard apart.
Well, just reached, freaking crawled. Saw these birds, asked permission, drove around, came back out. There's probably how many birds out here, you think?
There's probably 6 or 7. There's a handful of them.
Bird was going nuts over there, but he started coming in hot. That's a beautiful bird.
Hot and heavy.
Had a white old head. Blasted most of his beard off.
Yes, that's slow to 10 yards. Don't do the trick.
Oh, shoot.
Well, like I said, I heard the shot. And old boy is right here.
Look at his beard.
He blew her.
Oh my God. Well, congratulations, old son.
Thank you.
Attaboy, Gage.
That
So,
couldn't have happened anyway.
I dropped Gage and Tyler off again. We saw another bird after we talked to the landowner. Tyler got that first one, and we saw another one. And well, Here's Gage.
Let's go!
There's Tyler. And Gage is now tagged out on the season. That's a delayed triple on the day. Let's go.
Dude, the hooks on this thing are huge.
This is a good looking bird.
That beard probably 11 inches.
I want to guess so.
Look at this.
Dude, he kept hanging up on us.
He was a mean son of a gun.
Look at that. Oh my.
Wow.
And he's got a rope on him. That's awesome, buddy. Hey,
Thank you guys.
congrats and welcome to Southeast Ohio.
Tagged out in 2 days. And I really only hunted for about 30 minutes today.
All right, guys. It's now the end of the second day of opening weekend in Ohio. As you can see, we had a heck of a day. Gage managed to break his PR again after he did yesterday with that bird. He broke his PR again within the last half hour of the season being left. We got Skelton one, and I managed to call one off the roost. It's been a crazy weekend. I know the footage is probably pretty jumbled up, but if you were here, you'd understand completely what was going on. We've had unbelievable luck this weekend. We were able to start it off yesterday with Gage and myself getting out there and working a whole, probably, what did you say, 10 birds?
8 to 10 at least.
At least. And I mean, we were just fortunate enough to where we got one to break. He came in and I couldn't swing on him, so I told Gage to go ahead and just cut him. He ended up knocking him down. That was his biggest bird at that point. Then Skelton met up with us, and we did all we could to try to get on another bird. Never had luck. Today started off, and we had a good bit of rain last night through the night. This morning we got out there. It was wet, real wet. Not a whole bunch of birds gobbling. We got on this one right here and managed to yelp at him a few times. Got his interest, and as you guys got to see, he put on a nice little show for us coming in. He was gobbling, spinning, drumming. Gage did a really great job on that video. And after that, well, Gage said, all right, I'll buy a second tag. He was debating about it after yesterday. He didn't know if he wanted to tag out this soon. But we tried hard as we could to get on another bird, couldn't. And luckily we were able to meet up with some great landowners who gave us the permission to go out and chase some birds. And Gage and Skelton here, they can tell you a little more about these last 2 hunts because they're adventure filled. Go ahead and tell them about them.
I'm speechless. Go ahead, Gage.
All right, so basically for Skelton's hunt, I mean, we were driving around about to call it and saw some birds out in the field. There's quite a few. We knew there was at least one longbeard, but we didn't know exactly how many there were. Went on onX, figured out who owned the land, went and knocked, asked for permission. They're gracious enough to let us get out and chase them, and so we got dropped off. John dropped us off. We hopped out with the strutter decoy, started belly crawling, and we belly crawled probably about, 75 yards or so up this hill, and there's birds going off everywhere. There's a Jake yelping behind us, another Tom gobbling off to our right, and the group of Jakes kind of worked off in front of us. We're a little spooky, but his bird was hot, strutting back and forth, putting on a show. It was fun to watch. First reap second reap I've ever been a part of. So then we were waiting for it to come. We weren't sure where it was at. We kind of were scooting forward, and all of a sudden off to my right I see a white head and some shoulders come bouncing through the tall grass, and I said, Skelton, there he is. Pulled up my phone, got the kill shot, that's about it, and he cut him down, man. He didn't go anywhere. It was a great hunt, but then we got in the truck, went back and were talking to the landowner. He said, I actually own a couple other fields. You guys should drive by. We had about an hour left, and said, so we went out and driving around. It took about first field, saw a big strutter out there, a couple other birds, so we hopped out, got the reaping decoy out again, belly crawled about, I don't know,
like 50 yards.
50 yards off the road, and maybe a little further, and we were just belly crawling, and he cut the distance down and kept coming, just strutting. Hit a little snag where he was strutting back and forth for a while, so we crawled about another 25 yards, and he had enough, and he was coming in for the kill. And it was about 10 yards, and I was like, shoot, this thing gets any closer, I'm not going to be able to get a shot off. So I just pulled the trigger, and he dropped right where he was. So awesome morning. Surely never going to forget this. I mean,
Phenomenal
huge,
weekend.
Yes.
huge blessing. Yeah, couldn't ask for anything.
I'd like
more.
to thank the Crown crew for taking me with them.
Always
fun,
wanted to be
man.
with us, buddy.
Yep, good Lord blessed us on this trip, that's for sure. So that's about all we got. I'll be heading off to PA. They both got tags. We'll be over here filming and whatnot, try to
Get more
Seal-
content out for you.
seal the deal on the season. So
Y'all stay tuned. Be sure to check us out at Crowned Outdoors on Instagram and Facebook. But again, thank you all for tuning in and watching this. Greatly appreciate it. And again, enjoy the great outdoors.